Hello everyone, my name is Chelsea and welcome back to my channel. For today's video, I am talking about my Bookish Christmas wish list. So welcome to another video of the 12 Days of Bookmas, where I have a video for you for 12 whole days leading up to Christmas. And for today's video, I'm talking about the top 10 books I most want for Christmas. These are in no particular order. Literally, I was just sort of writing them down as they were coming to me. So I don't have like this is my top 10 from like 10 to 1 or 1 to 10, anything like that. But these are the books that the more I thought about it, I was like, these are the ones I want the most. So the first one I have here is Sweat and Soap by Kentetsu Yamada. So I currently have read the first 2 volumes of Sweat and Soap, and there's up to 10, 11 potentially. I don't actually know. I think it has just finally finished. I got into this late, but I have absolutely been loving it. I actually got into it because of Isabel from Happy for Now. This is one of her favorite series and I completely understand why. It has a little bit of a weird concept, the whole point of like it being a romance, but the characters work at a like soap and fragrance office, and one of them comes up with the ideas and the other one is like in accounting, and the guy that comes up with the scents really likes the smell of the girl from accounting who is a little bit self-conscious because she has a sweat problem. And so it does sound weird, but the actual relationship and like the character development that has been happening in the 2 books that I've read so far has been amazing. Like, it is so heartwarming, so good. Like, I just absolutely fell in love from volume 1, and so yeah, I definitely want it. The second one is The Nature of Witches by Rachel Griffin. I actually read this one earlier this year and gave it 5 out of 5 stars. I read it as an e-arc and I just have not purchased a physical copy yet, and I definitely want one because the hardcover physical copy is gorgeous. There is a design underneath the dust jacket. It just looks so good. Like, it is a gorgeous book. And I really did like the book when I read it. This is a YA witchy book about a girl who is in this witch society where they have seasonal magic, and she sort of has powers of all the seasons, and she's trying to deal with that because it is very different than everybody else's magic. And yeah, I just really fell in love with this one. It also has a little bit of romance in there, which I absolutely love. So yeah. So for the next one, I would like In a Holidaze by Christina Lauren. This is one that I know was very popular last year because it came out last year around the holiday season, and I just never read. I actually had never read Christina Lauren until this year when I read 2 different books. 1, The Soulmate Equation, and 2, The Unhoneymooners. And let me tell you, I enjoyed both of those. The Soulmate Equation was 5 out of 5 stars. The Unhoneymooners was 4 out of 5 stars, but still really good. And yeah, I think I'm just really in the mood for holiday romance, that kind of stuff. And this is definitely one of those. From my understanding, this is a sort of Groundhog's Day type of situation around Christmas, where somebody has to relive the day over and over until they get it right. I don't know if it's the girl, I don't know if it's the guy, I don't even know how much is going on, like how accurate that description is, but that's what I'm understanding of it. The next one I would like is Dark Matter by Blake Crouch. From my understanding, again, this is a like sci-fi thriller mystery type of book. Everybody that I know that has read this really seems to love it, and it sounds right up my alley. I don't know much about it, and because it sounds like it's some sort of thriller mystery as well as sci-fi, I don't really want to read too much into it. He has a couple books that are very popular, and I don't know if it's this one or Recursion, but I think one of them has to do with like time travel type of stuff, timelines, something like that. But I keep getting recommended this by some of my friends, and I think I need to read it. The next one is The Long Way to a Small Angry Planet by Becky Chambers. I'm a sucker for sci-fi. So this is another sci-fi. This one has been described as a little bit Firefly-esque in the fact that we have like found family and that kind of thing. I don't know actually much about the plot, but I do understand that there is that found family aspect. We do have LGBTQ characters, and apparently it's a very heartwarming story. Like, people absolutely love this for the characters as well as the plot. And I've been meaning to read this for a while. The series is done now, and yeah, I need to get this so I can read it. The next one is Eat Your Heart Out by Kelly Devos. This is a book that came out this year, so it is relatively new. First of all, Absolutely love the cover. I love that we have a fat main character on the cover. I love the colors of it. And this is about a character who goes to a fat camp, I'm pretty sure it is, up near Flagstaff, which is in Arizona, where I live. I used to live in Flagstaff, and so that definitely hooked me. But also, the zombie apocalypse happens or something like that while they're there, and it's supposed to be also sort of humorous. Like, I just think this sounds really, really fun, and I need to read it. The next one is The Cost of Knowing by Brittany Morris. I read Slay by Brittany Morris earlier this year, and when I say earlier this year, I mean January. Absolutely loved it though, 5 out of 5 stars. I don't know how it took me so long to read Brittany Morris, but I really, really enjoyed that book. And this is the newest one, just came out this year, and I don't fully remember everything that it's supposed to be in the summary, but I think there's something about one brother has like a premonition of the other brother's death, something like that. And so it is going to be more contemporary, but also potentially like magical realism sort of. And I'm very, very interested because I loved Slay so much. The next one that I would like is Finna by Nino Sipri. So this one is a novella, and I believe it is like a sci-fi IKEA type of story. I don't know much else. From what I understand though, there is something to do with like an IKEA type of store and somebody slips into the multiverse or something like that. Literally no idea, but it sounded very intriguing, especially for a novella. And yes, I want to read it and try it out. The next one I really, really want is Deserter by Junji Ito. I absolutely love Junji Ito, especially the short story collections, which this is going to be another short story collection by him. He is the master of like horror manga. Like, I just absolutely love so much of what he's put out. And this one actually does not come out until December 21st. So like, it would be very, very close to Christmas. I might even buy it for myself for Christmas. We'll see. But this is his newest short story collection. If you can't tell by the cover, it's probably gonna be very grotesque. But yeah, his horrors, especially the horror short story stuff, are very, very creepy. I love his art style. I need it. And then the last one I have on this list is another Christmas romance because I just could not help myself putting it on here. And it is The Lights on Knockbridge Lane by Roan Parrish. So this is a Harlequin book, so it is like a mass market special edition type of thing. A lot of bookstores don't keep these in for very long, so this is something that I would need to get around Christmas. But it just looks super, super cute based on the cover. And I don't know much about this. A lot of the Harlequin stuff, especially these Christmassy ones, read a lot like Hallmark movies, which I'm all for. And this is going to be a male-male romance. I believe one of the parents is a single father, so I don't know much else. But again, Christmas romance, it's perfect for this season. I need to read it. And so those are all 10 of like my most coveted books for my Christmas wish list. I hope you guys like this. If you have read any of these, let me know what you thought of them down below. But otherwise, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up to let me know. Subscribe to this channel if you would like to see more videos. I am currently doing the 12 Days of Bookmas, so I will have another video up tomorrow, and I will see you then. Bye!